Well, here we are in groundhog hell. The groundhog's eating through all the brake hoses and all the fuel hoses and everything on this, I think. But I'm going to try and see if it'll maybe start. I can't verify that it ate through the fuel hoses. It doesn't look like it's leaking. Got a, what is this, a 99 Dodge Caravan. I got to take this battery out and shove my battery in there. I ain't getting my good battery. But I'm going to stick it in there all temporary like so we can at least see if this thing will run. What I need to do is move this thing like 10 feet backwards, or maybe 15 feet-ish, 15-ish feet, whatever. I don't know. Anyways, I need to move this thing backwards about a car length and expose the groundhog hole underneath it so that the groundhog trapper man and various other vermin trapper can catch said groundhog. They can't catch it right now because it goes out around the trap instead of going into it. I'm not sure what the law is like in Ohio, but he doesn't bait the traps, so I'm guessing it's probably not allowed. Or there's some other kind of thing about that. This is loose. Yeah, it's loose. Good. It's probably my battery anyway. Alright, yuck. Take this out, throw it in the ocean. Actually, used car batteries need to go in the burn barrel where they can keep the birds charged up. Yeah. Around. Up. But I'm assuming that as soon as I plug the battery into this thing, it's going to explode. So needless to say, I'm going to be right next to it, because that's always a great idea. Cameraing? Yes, we are. Good. Now, I'll be kind of careful with this because I don't want to put the terminals in too tight because, oh, that's a neat noise. Kid, what are you doing? If I got to rip them off in a hurry, I want to be able to rip them off in a hurry. Well, let's see if this thing will do the thing. Well, I got the odometer and it's dinging. Oh, the key's on. That's why. Okay. Well, let's try to get this without getting too close to that anything. Yeah, she don't start. It just goes click. That thing must have ate through the starter thing too. Shoot. Well, unless I can tighten this up a little bit, maybe she'll see if it. Unless this converter thing. Oh, there we go. Maybe it's just that ground. These guys have screwed this thing up so bad. Well, I mean, it's not necessarily the guys that screwed it up as much as the salt and some other mechanic did a botched job on some of this stuff. Okay, now it's got a ground. Let's see if maybe it'll work. Mainly, the problem that caused us to leave this thing in the junkyard lot here is the strut tower's kind of rotted out, and I was getting tired of putting tires on this thing. Tired. There you go. So like right up through there is where the groundhog sleeps, or where I seen him come up through today. He was sitting right down in there where the belts are. He hadn't chewed through the belt yet, so that's kind of cool. Let's see if this thing will... It's not making that weird noise anymore, so maybe it'll go. Let's find out. A little bit closer in on here. See if we can see the fireball from space. Alright. Avenge my death if this airbag does anything. Started right up. This thing's been sitting since 2016 when the fuel pump went bad, so it won't go over like 20 miles an hour. But now, well, I don't have to go far with it. Let's just do it, and then once it's done, then it'll be done, and I won't have to do it again. Well, I'll have to move it forward when I'm done dropping the groundhog and whatnot. Huh. Yeah, we'll just move her backwards a bit. See if this will do. Alright. Well, assuming the transmission lines haven't been eaten through too, but we'll find out. That gas in there is 7 years old, I think. It's 2016. Yeah, wow. Well, good news and bad news. The good news is I got it to run. The bad news is the rear end's, well, I don't know how much it's messed, but I got it running and it won't move because I guess the transmission's okay, but we're just kind of digging in. Well, it's got a flat tire on the back because I had to put my tire back, well, I had to take my spare tire back off of this thing because I loaned them a tire. So it's kind of got two flats on it right now. Oh, wait a minute, it doesn't have to have two flats, does it? Oh, no, it doesn't. It's only got one flat, but the one's, oh, yeah, maybe if I put some air in there, it'll work better. Hang on. Yeah, that ain't gonna move. That thing's froze up solid. I can barely get it to move back and forth a little tiny bit, and it's dragging that ass end. So I'm gonna try. I gotta get this off of the groundhog hole. So I'm gonna try dragging it with the truck. I got a kinetic rope in there. Be the first test for it. It's a Harbor Freight one, but it should be all right. Let's give her a shot. Move the camera back here. Alright, we want it in park. We want the steering wheel straight ahead. That's what we got. If if I move it a little bit with the truck, it might just break loose, but I don't think. I've seen these things, these rear ends on these things, while the brake drums on these things just seize right up. That's a pain in the butt. Pain in the bungaholio. Let's get my penetrating lubricant here. Well, I guess it's just regular lubricant. See, Dollar General sells this stuff. Whoops, ouch. That's just lubricant. I guess my penetrating lubricant is in the truck. Alright. I need a kinetic rope here. Ooh. Look at this sucker. Harbor Freight, baby. Think I can peel the plastic off of this thing or something, or is it not supposed to be peeled? Is that satisfying for somebody, I guess, peeling the plastic off of this thing? Whatever. I don't care. It's a rope. It hooks up to a truck and it yanks stuff. Is we're going to move this camera back a couple of hairs, get a little bit better view of the situation. Some things up here I got to not show, so I might have to blur some of it out. Yeah, we'll see. Alright, so we got our got a shackle on this end here, and then I got to get a cutty thing here. Cut the thingies off of it. Let's see how we can hitch her up here. We're going to try to hitch into this back axle here. You know what? I don't like ticks very much. High grass, so I'm going to make there not be any high grass anymore here. I don't know what the hell the mower guys are doing, but they ain't mowing. Or maybe they just don't want a fan to get close to stuff. I don't know how you're supposed to use one of these things, so discuss in the comments how I'm doing it right. You can come do it, whatever. Ouch. What the hell is that? Well, hopefully the head of a groundhog, but I don't think so. I wouldn't be that lucky. I'm pretty sure it's got a hole under here. It keeps running under here. And it looks like there's a hole. But the trapper came by and he couldn't catch it. So we're going to... That's the problem too. This thing, the groundhog chewed through the brake hoses. So of course it's got no brakes. And the groundhog chewed through the damn brake hoses on my truck too. And that kind of pissed me off because I ended up in the ditch. That's why we don't have any groundhogs here anymore. This is my good crud board, so this stupid groundhog better not eat it. Yeah, I think I was watching Matt Word and he showed how to hitch these things up sort of rightish. So I think what you got to do is take this shackle off of here. I bust myself in the nuts with it. That's good. And you stick that end through here around the axle and it should be able to pull it. And you always want to leave this lay in the middle of the road so you trip on it later. Or you forget it and somebody steals it. Alright. Let's put this stuff, well, let's hook this up first. I've got a purpose-built hitch-a-majig there. That's the thing that goes into your hitch. It's got a shackle on it that this thing goes through. for extraction purposes, and hopefully we built the hitch goodly enough that it's not going to break. If it does break, it's low enough it's not going to hurt me at least. Yeah. Wow, man, this thing's like down to the friggin' ground. Oh, it's high centered because the damn groundhog's been piling shit up underneath it. Okay, well that makes sense. Wow, that is rusty under there. Now it's in a higher car. Now we're just going to see if I can pull the back axle out of this thing accidentally. I wonder where the spare tire went. Ah, well that's the one it destroyed too. Yeah, I can reach that. Let's see, see that end of it. Get it in. Then we gotta stick the end of this through there somehow. Come back out around. Alright, we'll pull this up through here. Okay, now. How the hell did, oh, I see, yeah. Okay. We're going to have to do this again with the car that I'm not going to name yet. I got a car I got to pull out of the yard. I'm actually saving a car with a good title from the junkyard. This is a 1960 something. Alright, so I guess what you do is you stick this through here, and then you pull like that. Kind of move her over away from the sharp shit. There we go. Now, oh, there it is. And I think that's the way to do it. If not, oh well, that's not going to work then. I got wildfire smoke. It ain't too bad today, but it was pretty bad yesterday, and I'm kind of paying for it. Phew. Let's put this wrench back in here and stick it on the other car. Somehow, when I pulled the key out of the ignition, I ended up holding a USB mini cable. Odd. got here, we got a hitch-a-majig with a D-ring built into it. So I'm going to stick that through here, stick this in there, and then everything's low enough so it'll either bust that or bust this, but not bust me. You don't want to have your head in line with any of this stuff because it'll make you not have a very good day. Let's stay. Good. Alright. I think it'll reach. Perfect. Yeah. There we go. Go. There. That's sticking that on. Stick the clip through. Drop the clip on the ground. Bust my finger trying to put the stupid clip back in. That'll be good. And smack myself in the nuts accidentally trying to put the clip back in. There I go. Turn. There, I'll show you. Alright, now. Take the heat-outs out of here. Take the grease, what you call it, out of here, shove it up there. Stick this in. Now, of course, my hands are all completely coated and never seized. That's good. Look like that. It'll look like the Tin Man when you're done. I just got a big old blob of sweat in my damn glasses. That's going to be good. Right in the middle. Bastard. Alright. So there we go. That's hitched up. That's ready to sort of go in. Alright. Shove this piece of junk in neutral. That will be done from the inside, not the front. Okay, key is unlocked. Now, put on the stupid brake. Unlock the rest of the way. Well, there we go. Alright. Off. Alright, let's yank this thing. See if she'll chooch. What do we got for time? 16 minutes, good. Alright. I'm going to give her a yank in here. See if I can break my new rope. I wonder if Harbor Freight will take it back if I do something else. It should just pull this thing out. I mean, it's almost moving. This truck will move a lot of stuff. Grudgingly. Alright, let's try it. Yeah, it kind of sucks I can't turn the radio on because I got the camera running. groundhog's been digging around under here just for nothing, and apparently. There, check it out. There's no hole, except for that hole I kind of dug with the wheel, unless that's where the hole was. But maybe it's under this other van, this full-size van here. Can't show that because that's something else, not involved with this operation. Well, alright, I guess I'll fill in my debit and no, there's no groundhog hole there. That's just the hole where I dug in. Huh, what the heck? Maybe it's under that other one. Alright, well, let's see if we can get the other one running. That's going to be, this one was shut down since 2017. That was the last, or early, yeah, it was 17. That was the last date that the one place that we go with it was on there, parking permit. So that gas is 6 years old. Must have been in a well-sealed container. This other one we parked in 2015 because the well, here, I'll show you, hang on. Just can't show you the logos on it. I don't think I can. Probably shouldn't. Oh, shut my damn hood. Let's see. Now, there's something inside of here too. Oh, where's the hood thingy? It's all the way on the right. What the heck? Alright, well, on the right we go. Oh, the damn thing under the steering wheel's busted. The plastic panel's busted. Alright, let's lean this up against here because there's a logo up here you can't see either. Okay. Now I just wait for something to bite the shit out of me when I stick my fingers in here, and that'll be good. Here. Expensive pencil rabies shot. That'll be a good day. I think the family of the girl that I've been dating needs a rabies shot too. Actually, yeah, probably. So you can kind of tell the groundhog's been in here too, because let me make sure she's debranded. All right, we're good. Whoops. Yeah. I caught one in here one time. I just sort of opened it up and it was sitting in there chewing, and yeah, that was it. So the reason that this full-size van, this Dodge B2500, got deactivated in 2015, I mean, it ran great. It's only got 98,000 miles on it, but the frame rail is missing right in front of the steering box. It's got some problems with that, and I can't see it from here. Yeah, maybe. Anyways, I drove a 1976. This is a 96. I drove a 76 Dodge van. And it had, oh, there you can see down through there, you can see through the frame up front. That's why the bumper's sagging too. I always thought it was kind of weird that this front bumper was sagging. And, I was zoomed in all the time. Shoot. The bumper is sagging because there's no frame behind it. It's gone. And that goes all the way up to the front of the steering box. I can't really see it from here. I found a spot where you could look in and see, but well, anyways, the frame's junk. The front subframe of this thing's junk, and these are unibody, so it's, you know, time to get another one. Anyways, I'm kind of hoping to score this 3A60 and good transmission behind it, because, you know, it's a good running 360. I'd have to totally rewire it. I'm not sure what. Oh, nope, she ain't gonna start. Oh, shoot. That's not starting. Whoops. So if you park something for a while, watch them groundhogs. They'll get you. I saw, I think two one time up in here. I opened up the hood one time, so two things went running. Oh, what a pain in the ass. Well, alright, I guess that's it. I'm going to have to pull this minivan here back to the position. I can find something under the front end of there that's not completely rotted apart, and then give it a yank and see what she does. Well, that's enough of that. I'll see you later.